over, and she goes, "Can I help you?" Exactly. "Hello, can I help you?" And I went, "Yes, I was just looking here. I bought one of these shampoos before." And she went, "Was it for thinning hair?" Now, as it happened, it was, and clearly didn't work. Now, she shouldn't have said that, should she?
No, she shouldn't have
What
said
should she have said? "Hey, Baldy."
Is this your last purchase of shampoo?
Yes. Why do you want shampoo?
The hats are over there.
Polished. Listen, you can't even start. I mean, the whole thing, I think, has just got so bad. Really, I think it's terrible, absolutely terrible. And the problem is that we shop with it. We've come to accept it, you know? We've come to accept that we don't have service. There's such a lack of service culture that we just come to accept that this is the way it is, and we still spend our money.
Now, because obviously, you know, very rich. Matt, do you enjoy the shopping?
Yeah, I like to go shop. Funny, the service that I get in stores is completely different. I walk in...
Thought it might be.
I could go in and say, I just want to get a pair of socks, and they're trying to sell me their car, they're trying to sell me everything. "Oh, you look at him, let's sell him everything in the store." And it's like, dude, I just want a pair of socks and get out of here. I know there's a used Lincoln in the parking lot, but I don't want it. So, kind of...
Well, do they think this is our one chance? Matt Le Blanc's in. Sell him everything we can.
Yeah.
And are you... No, you're not good at it, are you?
No, it's not my joy. I don't shop, you know, as recreationally. I suppose when I absolutely need to buy something, I somehow manage to. I would buy more things online if I had a more functional doorbell.
Oh.
You know.
Perhaps a helpful neighbour?
What, to mend my doorbell?
Well,
I think that's asking too much. I live in London. You don't really talk to your neighbours much. Suddenly giving them a big DIY task. I think they'd take it as a come-on.
Now, it is very important, I feel, when opening a shop, to get the name of the shop right. Mary, you've talked about this, because some of the people you helped had terrible names for their shops. You know, the shops that should be called crap you don't need or want.
Presents for the unloved.
That's terrific.
What are some of the worst you've come across? Can you think of any of the worst?
Oh, no, but it's always the hair salons. What is it about hair salons,
True.
isn't it?
They're mad on puns.
Yeah, they're mad on... But the one that, obviously, I still laugh my head off is that I remember going to this town, because I travelled to some lovely places like Rochdale and Rotherham and so forth to film, and I remember going to this town, there was this hair salon that was probably trying to get up with it, you know, and be modern, and it was called the Hairshop.com. Nice.
That's quite good. That's quite good. Because there's a book called Shop Horror, right? And it's a collection of all these terrible shop names in Britain. And there are quite a lot of good hairdressing one. Here's a good hair... You'll like this one. There it is. Curling you softly.
That sounds like having a shit.
He likes that. Graham, there's a great one. One in Ireland that I saw, which was a flooring shop called Lino Richie.
That's really good. Here's another hairdressing one. Do you see they've travelled? Blonde, dye, bleach. Do you get it? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Was that in Sydney? Blonde Dye Beach.
The shop?
That shop?
Look at that shop, Mary. I really don't think it is, Mary. Yeah. No, it's really not.
Is having a shit in there? I like that one. They can't do this in America.
OK, imagine you're opening a fruit and veg shop and you're prone to depression.
OK.
What might you call it? This is good.
Prone to depression.
You're prone to depression and you're opening a fruit and veg shop. No? No guesses?
Oh, hang on. Give us a bit longer.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
Literally, people are watching us sit here and think of puns. Fruit and veg, a sort of depressive vegetable.
Depressing. Down in the somewhere.
Sprouts.
Brussels.
You'll never get it. You'll never get it.
Melon colon.
Melon!
It's melancholy. Very good. Anyway, well done, all the shop horrors. Very good. Excellent. Now. David Mitchell down there. Did you know, maybe you do, that you're in Nuts magazine this week?
No. Am I nuts visible?
Well, there is... Are you familiar with Nuts magazine?
No.
No. Wrong answer. Yeah. There's Nuts magazine.
Ah, looks all right.
Yeah. They're doing a feature this week called Britain's Greatest Blokes. Top 20. Only David Mitchell. Now, do you know what your position is in the top 20 of Britain's greatest blokes?
Greatest blokes in all of Britain?
Yeah.
Well, you know, 1. 20.
No.
8.
No.
I'll get it. 12.
You're number 3.
Oh.
You're number 3. You're 1 above David Beckham.
Right.
Number 2 is Daniel Craig.
Right.
And then, who else as Britain's greatest bloke? Number 1 in Nuts magazine, Stephen Hawking.
Right.
Slightly takes the shine off it, doesn't it, David?
I'm sure Stephen Hawking is a great bloke. You know.
He sent them a quote. Thanks, Nuts. I am pretty... Seriously. There's a quote from Stephen Hawking. Thanks, Nuts. I'm pleased to hear that I'm Britain's favourite nut.
He is crazy, that guy.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's nice to know he likes the magazine. Now, other things. He's got a new Channel 4 show starting on the 20th of January, 10 o'clock live. It's based on the election night show you did, which was excellent. And it's live.
It is a live hour of comedic political discourse.
Why is it live?
It's a phrase I'm not supposed to use because they say it sounds boring. But it excites me.
But why live?
Well, I think, we want it to respond to the news, you know, up to the minute. Now, obviously not masses of news will necessarily happen between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. on a Thursday. but you know, we can respond to it if it does. And ultimately, we want to get politicians on. We want to quiz politicians in a light-hearted way that makes them look like human beings, but also scrutinises them. And I don't think they'd come on a show if it was edited, because, you know, you can make them look like dicks.
Ah, so they have to self-dick in this.
They have to. There'll be a lot of live footage of politicians self-dicking.
Yeah. Because it does seem like a brilliant time to have a show like this.
I think so. And, you know...
It's rich pickings.
Politics is sort of complicated and scary, and everyone's depressed about cuts and angry about cuts. And so, in many ways, the nation's misery is the show's strength. So I shall be hoping for terrible times for Britain over the next 15 weeks.
Now, listen, not only that, but Peep Show being commissioned for another 2 years?
Yeah, another two series, yes.
And will that take you up to series 9?
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. That's in Friends territory.
It's huge.
It is.
Thank you very much. I mean, obviously, we only make 6 at a time in this country, so it's like a cottage industry compared to American television. Because
actually, we were arguing about this. How many episodes of Friends are there?
There's like 240 or something like that.
But that's amazing.
Yeah, not